don't know why this phone says it doesn't have any memory. That's just crazy. I just shuffled the cards, but see if we get any flippers. And we are recording. Let's start off with some numbers. Catch a vibe here. It's important to have a sober mind, to do sober thinking, have a clear conscience, not feel guilty for anything that somebody else should be feeling guilty for. Woo! And a flipper. Here goes that cock again. So the card is bit in half. Does anybody know what that means if you have a card and it's bends? Does anybody know? Because here comes this 10 of spades. Again, making those judgment calls, waking up. There's going to be some type of an announcement here. 10 is also ascended master's number. Well, 1 is. You just cancel out the 0 there. But it means new beginnings. But when you see the 10, that's a completion of cycle right here. Okay, see the 0, the cycle, and then a stop. So something's coming to a stop for something new to begin. But before that new can begin, it's just like out with the old and in with the new. Alright, so again, I've been hearing the roosters crowing out there. It could be Brother Ben shot the hen and killed the rooster. We don't know how that goes, but alright, just know that if a rooster lays the egg on top of the roof, the egg's not going to roll to the left or to the right, because roosters can't lay eggs. And right now is a good time to open up that feminine energy. We have both sides. We have both the masculine and the feminine. I've been trying to heal my feminine for a little while here now. I've been playing music and I just been bawling, crying. And crying is a good release. Alright? Anytime you see the spades as well, it's like the swords. This could be something that's going on or something that's happened during the springtime. Okay, so you could have like 1 year of evolution there. Alright, and then we also have the 6. Notice when the 6 is flipped here, this is 6 of Pentacles or your 6 of Diamonds. Alright, it's talking about your coins, money situation. Alright, again, pay attention to the numbers, pay attention to the colors, anything that resonates with you. I see a lot of fruit on the table. That could mean like, okay, there's ways to drink water, but in a way you can eat your water. And what you do is like watermelon, papaya, mango, strawberries, you know, anything that's juicy, and it's like it provides your hydration for your body. And to me, when I see this 6 here, there's the 9. So again, with those cycles, something's flipped upside down. So you got something in the upright there. It could also put it together. You have yin and yang, finding balance, but also, because what are you trying to balance here? Is there something that you need to balance? And it has to become harmony in your life, bringing in peace so that things are leveled out. You know, being on the same level with somebody. Cancer energy maybe. Tomorrow we have this new moon in Cancer. So just a reminder to check your sun, moon, and rising. You might have that in your chart. Just trying to think here as well too. 6 of Pentacles. Anytime you see the 6 of Diamonds, it's also charity, harmony, cooperation. I know a lot of times people do like Giving Tuesday, paying it forward. That again, like when something happens, look at this. See, I'm just realizing this. Look, reaching your hand back down and helping those who need help. You know, like when you get to a level in your life, you know, it's important to remember those people who have been there for you. Okay, don't forget them. Don't forget the people that have been there for you. Alright, so let's just put that down. Ooh, what is this? A lynx. See the 0? This is the Fool. This means the Joker in regular tarot. It's freedom, breaking yourself free, being fearless. I know my brother has a tattoo on his shoulder that means fearlessness. Paying attention to the flowers. Again, something happened in springtime, maybe going towards spring, because isn't that when flowers bloom? Here, we're fortunate to be having a lot of rain, so a lot of new growth, um, but having to cut that grass back. And sometimes things don't grow back the exact same way. All right? And just because you allow you and your partner separation for y'all to be able to grow, doesn't mean that y'all are growing apart. That's not what that means, okay? It's just allowing room for growth, okay? These zeros broken in half, two C's, okay? So check, check. That's all it's about. Flip the card. What do you see? Almost the exact same thing. So a lot of times what it is taking that perspective. Mirror. Think about the mirror. Doing some self-reflection. Okay? It does seem like a lot of times it seems like everything is vanity. But again, focusing on those qualities about yourself that you do like. Alright? You could be dealing with somebody who has purple eyes. Maybe their eyes change colors. I mean, there are people who have violet eyes. As well too, when you see purple, you focus on the crown chakra. Clearing your mind, taking a deep breath in, letting the air fill in, and then when you're ready to exhale, exhale. But a reminder to take slow breaths in, slow breaths out as best as possible. I know sometimes we don't even realize that we're breathing sometimes, and we need to just realize that it's good to take a breath, okay? Breath of fresh air. Don't forget to smell the flowers. And look, lots of love in this situation. See how she's bringing in the balance with her heart, because isn't that the center of us? A lot of times it seems like people are self-centered, but then again, we're not focusing on that negative. We're not focusing on that bad energy. We're focusing on harmony. Pink, a lot of passion. There's a lot of love in this situation. You've probably put a lot of time and effort into it. You want people around you that appreciate your time, your effort, and your energy. But yeah, she's definitely a beautiful card there. I just like the colors in the card, so just pay attention. I do see orange, and a lot of times when you see orange, it is somebody who has survived, okay? That's also what they use this color for awareness against people who take their own lives. And it's never a joke, it's never funny to harass, bully, prying into people's life, doing whatever you can to just make shit miserable for them. And it's ridiculous because spiritual people are always constantly attacked. And if you never felt attacked before, that's a really good thing. But then again, raising that awareness, self-awareness about yourself, because a lot of times, especially if you're an empath, you pick up on other people's feelings, and you have to think for yourself, like, are those my feelings, or am I picking up feelings how somebody else feels about me? Okay? And then the Queen of Hearts, awesome. There's the King of Hearts, and then there's the Queen of Hearts. And the Queen of Hearts in the tarot is the Empress. She's mother, okay? She's not the crone, and she's not the maiden. She's in between, the center. Again, centering yourself, okay? Time to focus, looking for that clarity, okay? Not just being the healer, but also getting healing for yourself. This is very important. You've probably heard me mention that in my videos before. But then again, like back to we were just talking about that feminine energy right now. And again, I think this is a lot of earth energy. If you don't know, the ones that are in earth is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And let me just lay these cards here. So here's your cards. You have a 10, a 6, and also now that I'm looking at the cards and I'm picking this up here, I definitely think somebody is needing healing dealing with father energy. Now that I'm looking at the card, um, some type of paternal, like maybe uncle or someone that, and that's crazy how my son's in the background, is like even family, you know, I don't know. Sometimes it just seems like they can like break down your spirit, but just because they don't think the same way you do, does not make y'all better than the other one. Okay, just some people are more awake than others, and I apologize if I wake your sleeping ass up. Okay, so just pay attention to the cards. Look at this! Wow, overall energy. Ace of Clubs. Look, Leo. All right, so that's fire energy as well, but that Ace of Clubs, that is like the best card that you can get in cartomancy. Okay, this is all about spiritual. Okay, spirituality. Getting to know who you are. Okay, there's like so much, you know, things that are around you that can brighten your day up, and you have to look for those things for enlightenment. And that's why a lot of times people turn to cards, because they're trying to seek that enlightenment. And look, this is not somebody you play with. I know it has the name lying, like they're just lying around, they're not doing anything. Because sometimes what you have to do is sit your ass down. Sit your ass down and think. Deal with your pain. Okay, there's meditation. A lot of times we don't go more than 30 minutes of meditation, because a lot of times, like this music that we're playing, I do have some meditation playing in the background, but a lot of times what it does is kind of putting us to sleep, and that's okay. But then again, taking the time for yourself and knowing who you are, the king, you know what I'm saying, the king of the jungle. Okay, from the jungle, remember who you are and who you want to become. Okay, all right, that's important. Please pay attention to the colors. Take a breath. There you go. Relax, calm, relax, and calm. All right, now let's pull out some regular tarot. I haven't shuffled these cards today. I kind of left off with the reading that I was doing yesterday. So let me go ahead and shuffle the cards. A lot of cards are already popping out. But I'm going to just shuffle them real quick. You guys, I really don't like putting my face on camera. It might seem like I'm being bashful, but I'm really not, because my face reads every expression. Like, you can tell everything that I'm thinking pretty much by looking at my face. It's not that hard, you know. But it's not about me, then again, it's about you. And but you might pick up on some of my energy in the reading, and might be your energy, it might be your partner's energy, whoever that you have in mind at this time. One card did flip out. Let me see what that card is. The Ace of Swords is in reverse. So when you see the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's all about the stress levels. Again, mental blocks. Don't make those bad judgments about yourself or other people. Having some diplomacy. Dip, baby, dip, okay? Alright. And then look, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the second queen we got. Again, that's that feminine energy that we're talking about. And then Queen of Pentacles is a bond between the internal and external. And when we just discussing this, like who you are and those influences that are on the outside, what beats us by day, it cannot break the spirit. Okay, yes, we do get broken down. All right, and that's again going back when you laying on that floor and you crying and you got a broken heart, you trying to sober yourself up, you trying to do things for yourself, and all these people ask you for help. And yes, sometimes it does make us feel good to be able to give back, but then at the same time, were those people there for you? And I know it sounds mean, but it's not selfishness, it's protection of your energy. Okay, all right. And let me see what else I can add to this. Okay, again, being cool. There's different herbs that we can use to, like, such as like money. If you want money manifestations, again, tomorrow the new moon, anytime you have a new moon, it's good to recharge by the water. It's also good to recharge in nature. Right now, I have a green candle burning. Green candles for wealth, inviting new money into your life. Okay, using basil, dill, cinnamon, ginger. Sometimes I take ginger vitamins. Okay, spearmint, chewing on some spearmint gum, like trying to take some of that anxiety away. Freshen the grill up a little bit. Things like you feel better about yourself when you do things for yourself. Okay, she's holding the coin. She's looking at the coin like, who can I give this coin to? But then again, what I'm saying? It's her coin to give. She doesn't have to give it just because somebody else demands it. Okay, there's a lot of things in life that's demanding. And that's what you should do. You should demand what's yours. Okay? And then again, grab for everything that is coming for you. Everything that you feel like is yours and you deserve, grab for it. Okay? She's sitting on her throne. She's not even playing. She got her crown on. She's about her money. That's exactly what this means. Queen of Pentacles. All about her money, and she cool about it too. She's very generous already. Okay, she's sentimental. She's not necessarily materialistic, but then again, you have those people that are always antagonizing, trying to interrogate you, trying to see about your business when they should be seeing about their business. Again, finding that balance, bringing serenity into the picture. Okay, having sincerity at heart. Not being cruel to people intentionally. Okay, setting those new intentions for the new moon, bringing in money, wealth. Okay, it's not about the it's not about the love of power. It's about the power of love. Okay, that's what it's about. I see some earth energy here too, but the diamonds is dealing with the physical world. Okay, it's not always about those worldly possessions, but then again, they say money makes the world go around. But don't be lustful, don't be greedy, things like that. It might seem confusing, but it's not. It's what it's doing is you're finding the balance. Okay, don't let it confuse you. All right, let's go ahead and pull another card. The overall energy again was that Ace of Swords. Let me see if I can find another one. Alright, we don't really want to see swords. We really don't want to see spades in our card. But then again, you have to go for it and read it. Finding your authority in your spirituality. Again, laying on the bed. Let's use this as a reminder here. Okay, this is the Nine of Swords. And anytime you see the Nine of Swords, it's rubbing your brain. Like, this is just perplexing. You're taking some distance. You've thought about this over and over again, but it's still like, why is it so mind-boggling? I don't understand. But look at these swords. Look how many swords you've had to overcome. And they ain't in your hand. They're on your wall, okay? Trophies. That's exactly. Look what I've been through. See this? Alright. In the bed. In the morning time when you get up, look, I'm talking crap, and then here's this bed. It's not even made. But that's a good way to have your room clean. All you gotta do is just make the bed in the morning sometimes and get on with your day, okay? But yeah. And then we also had the Page of Swords. See a lot of fighting. Going back to those worries again. When you see the Page of Swords as well, it's like a lot of nail biting. There's okay, if you're in a relationship, if you're a couple, this couple could have a lot of enemies. And at this time, you could just say, hey, those enemies need to come out of hiding, all right? Look at you. You're beautiful. You brought in vigilance to this picture, okay? It's pleasure versus pressure, all right? Look at the cards. See if anything pops out towards you. The colors or... Look, it's like swinging like a bat. Like, it's time to play some baseball. Like, seriously. Alright, some birds in the background. Some puff clouds, like, coming out of the dust. Rising, It's amazing. And then back to that Page of Cups. This could be some of that energy from yesterday, looking at the past. Maybe it's time to start focusing on what's going on right now. Anytime you see that Page of Cups, you got to think things are kind of slow moving, right? Okay, that's okay. It seems like it takes a lot of times. And then, too, when we pray, don't it seem like when we pray, it's like sometimes those answers never come? But then again, sometimes we pray and the answers are like that. You know? We can't make the universe do what we want it to do. It moves at its own time. And just again, when you're making those manifestations, make sure that you have good intentions. It's all about good intentions. Because a lot of times what people are doing, they're manifesting. So remember those seven, what is it called? 7 laws, 7 folds. What you manifest is like, it's 7 different ways that can come. So make sure that you're not causing harm to others or causing harm to yourself, okay? You're putting the sword down. You're blocking this head right here. Look, you're covering your head. You might be praying. You might be meditating. And we were just talking about the seeds. Look, the seeds. Check yourself, okay, before you check somebody else. Okay, the cup, and then the C around the head, your crown. Okay, don't forget your crown every day. I'm trying to think. Okay, also with this, again, modesty, awareness, using discretion. You are finding yourself in others when really you should be finding the answers within yourself because they are there, okay? Alright. Put that there. And somebody ashamed of having sex. I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm ashamed of having sex, but I'm only into twin flame sex. That's the only thing. That's the way I feel like the best manifestations you could ever get is in between that sexual transfer, that sexual exchange of energy between one another, your divine masculine and your divine feminine coming together, okay? I've also been told fuck myself a lot of times, and when somebody tells me that, I just say, hey, sounds nice. You know what I'm saying? But alright, continuing on with the cards. Alright, we have 2. Look. The damn devil. And when I think about this, I think about that sexual energy again. You might be cutting off sexual partners. You might be cutting it off, period. You might not be putting it out there, not throwing away that pink stuff for free anymore. You are, see how the phallus is here? Anytime you see the phallus, is trying to invite sexual energy in, but you want to make sure that you're bringing in that good sexual energy. Good, baby, good. That's what we're looking for, okay? A lot of times too, this is contracts, signing contracts. Capricorn, you could be dealing with Capricorn. This is earth energy as well. Think about the other things that have horns. That's what Aries and Libra and Taurus, which we were just talking about, the earth energies. And anytime you're dealing with earth energy, again, it's that physical realm of things, okay? You are protected. You are loved. You bless up, okay, honey? And again, that's going back to cutting ties, but it does seem like, there are some sexual devils out there, right? But and then we also have the 2 of chalices. So calm down, bring the coolness in here. Look, baby's on top of baby. Look at that. Alright, so the 2 of cups. It's okay, so you have 2 cups. One for me and one for you. If my cup's a little bit full and your cup's a little bit empty, right? Why would I pour some of my cup into your cup? Because you drank all your drink? And then when I thought about it, when I ain't have no drink, did you ask me did I want something to drink? I don't remember that. Okay? So again, with those numbers, 2, this might be you and your partner's energy, okay? Again, 1s and 2s, lots of twin flame energy there. 2 of cups is involvement. A scarab, okay, that's like a beetle bug. And there's like this little thing between me and my twin flame too. It's like if a beetle lands on you, that means you ain't been doing right. But if you do cheat on your partner, you should come back as a beetle. Alright, but anyways, continuing on collaboration, showing affection towards yourself. But again, you can leave yourself open for seduction, but just make sure that when you leaving yourself up for seduction, it's the right one, okay? I just don't want to see you hurt or harm. You know, safe and healthy is always the best, alright? So that is in for that. But I really love that energy there with the sex tarot. Don't you think that's great? But I'm going to pull some zodiacs. Let me see who we might be dealing with. I'm going to pull two if two come out because I want to see maybe what your energy is in, and then of course what your partner's energy in. I really don't do love readings. I just do like self-love readings. I try to focus on the individual. Like when I do readings, I try to do it like where it's just like for one person and one person only. Because then again, that's how, again, back, I'm opening up a little bit here to you guys, like, you know, trying to explain to you how I'll do things. You don't have to let it influence you too much, but, you know, it's nice to have communication, a heart to heart, and, let's see if any cards are going to come out. Look like that one's wanting to jump. So, Neptune are planets that is dealing with a Taurus. Okay, this is masculine energy. It's dealing with nighttime, like dealing with nighttime. Maybe things happen for you better at night, and then again going back to that bedroom time. You know, a lot of times it's bedroom time. You put the kids to bed. You know, make a little plan. You know, hit it up in the bedroom or whatever, wherever you want to do on the floor. You know, something good. But Neptune, okay. Now, if we ever see Neptune from Earth, that's gonna be wild. And again, look, guys, I just noticed this. See the card number at the top, 21. Going back to those self-reflections, twin flame. A lot of times, what happens there is like a mirror image, not the same, but complete opposite. Sometimes that yin and yang that we were talking about, that person just balances out your life, okay, and qualities and things. But one and two, lots of twin flame frequencies and synchronicities there. And but two, it makes me think about music too, like the music that comes from night, you know, rising from the darkness. And look, see, I don't know perspective. There's like this mountain here, and then like this is either he or she, you don't know. And then again, that's that, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine. It's like split in half, and that's what you have. And it's like, okay, you don't know what this is back here. You kind of assume, but we don't want to jump to conclusions, you know. And again, you're protected in this realm, as well as the spirit realm is protecting you as well, okay? Let's pull out another card. Look at the moons on the back. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't like Neptune have like 8 or 9 moons or something like that? I don't know. You guys might be into astrology. Check your birth chart. Study up on astrology, your astrological signs and things like that. I like the tarot reading, but I mean, yeah, you do got to kind of know your zodiacs. I mean, there's 12 houses there, but it's like one big happy family. Let me see if I can find another card. Hopefully recording's going good. I'm sorry if it's kind of blurry. I'm using my computer. It doesn't work as good when you can turn the actual light on. A few cards fell down, but alright. Gemini. We just came out of Gemini again with the ones. See the 1 reflection on one side and the other side. Okay, if you are dealing with a Gemini, be careful, because there's always 2 sides to a person. Alright, but that is not the card to come out. That's the overall energy. The number 3 is on there. And so Mercury, you have Mercury. There are people that have Mercury in their chart, and Mercury is kind of a funny planet because it's right next to Earth, right? So sometimes you can't see Mercury from Earth, but this is day or night. And this is definitely, most definitely, Virgo energy. It's also Gemini. And then what numbers do you have on there? The 1 and 5. And when you put 1 and 5 together, that has to deal with balance. Again, finding balance, finding harmony. Taurus, again, earth energy, lots of earth energy. Virgo, earth energy again with the 6. And the sun, that's masculine energy. Sun is masculine. Sun bringing enlightenment to the situation. 13, when you put 1 and 3 together, you have 4. Again, that's balance. Power in numbers, pay attention to it. Pay attention to your soul path numbers. Okay, we have that. And let me go ahead and pull out a couple of romance angels just to clarify. And thank you, spirit messages. I really do appreciate the messages that come with the cards. I might have to shuffle these. Stay looking up, stay blessed up. I'm like, this chair is like really short, so I had to kind of like put some blankets down on there, but then I realized I like my feet touching the ground. Alright, so look here, you guys. Time for new love. You see that? It says new love. A new person has your romantic feelings and interest. Okay, new love. Starting over, maybe. New beginnings. Let's see if you can find your angels are with you. This guy's down on his knee. He's like, maybe this is an invitation to love. You know? Maybe they realize where they went wrong and they know that they want you in their life. Maybe they don't need you. Like, you don't need anybody. You need yourself is what you need. Alright. And I'm like, I wish I had somebody to talk to me like this too. You know, sometimes I'll get into my reading and I'll just be like, I wish I had somebody reading to me. It sounds nice, you know. But my twin flame and I are actually in separation right now, and there's a lot of things that cause this separation, but we're working on bringing it together. Those cards fell on the floor, so I'm not going to pick them up because all 3 of those are face down. Those messages are not for us. Alright.
Gently.
Oh yeah, you guys, it just said gently. I have my spirit speaker on. You see? Be nice. Be cool. Be calm. For the collective. Alright. It's not like I say. It doesn't sound like I say you better be nice. Be nice. That's right. We don't want to be cruel people. Okay? Hate does bring more hate. Bringing new love, like, right, new light into the situation. Absolutely. Going to that root chakra too. We did see the devil, so that's again clearing your root chakra. Your root chakra is at your feet. You know, there's a lot of things that detoxing your feet massages. It decreases having headaches, migraines. I know it's always nice getting your feet done if you like your feet touched. I was gonna see if Romance Angel come out. I don't think Romance Angel has anything for us. Oh yeah. Okay, honeymoon. Maybe it's time to take a vacation. You know, what do you see? Water. Going back to that new moon tomorrow. Well, it looks like there's a moon in the picture. You won't see the moon during the new moon, okay? But it's always there, whether you can see it or not, just like love. And it says, enjoy. I can't read backwards like that. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So, okay, you might have a holiday. Maybe when the holidays come around, it's like everything's great. You know, y'all are doing good, but what about that time in between? You know what I'm saying? And again, like honey and then moon. Think about it. You can get your honey during the moon, like when it's nighttime, you know, get it. Like, okay, you can't get it during the day all the time. There's a lot of stuff that goes on during the day. Not saying I like doing it, you know, around the clock, but hey, it might be time to just pull out some of that night energy. Okay? Take a trip. Enjoy yourself. They got, look, this is an angel on the boat with them. There's a couple on there, and but the angel is rowing the boat. It's like a love tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Look, where y'all going? I guess it really don't matter, does it? As long as y'all are together. But overall energy on the romance angels, you are lovable. Okay? It says you deserve love. And it might seem like we don't deserve anything, but when you're constantly good to people, and bad things do happen to good people, I mean, bad things happen to all of us, but then again, we do have the higher power that's able to turn that bad into something good. Those are life lessons that we learn, and it's saying you deserve love. We serve love, but then again, don't feel like you're not lovable, okay? Finding that balance, pull that arrow back if you got to, and aim some of that good energy at yourself, okay? All right, so there's that. She definitely looks like a protector. Going back, don't forget to um, protect your energy again. And the Empress, maybe somebody looks at you like when they don't have the answers, they come to you for the answers. um, but don't be afraid to pull back if you need to pull back in this situation. Okay, she only has one arrow, and make sure that when you're giving that arrow to somebody, you're giving it to somebody who deserves it. All right, and then pay attention to the water, recharging by the water. Go to a river, lake, springs, whatever you have to do. There might be some water in your chart, but just pay attention to that. And alright, I think that will conclude the video for today. It kind of ran a little bit extra longer. You guys, I try to keep the videos under 30 minutes because it takes a lot of time. And then what happens afterwards is like, I have to rejuvenate, you know, and sometimes when you do that, it takes a lot of healing. And I will not come to these videos with bad energy. I will not do it. So thank you for your time. I do appreciate you being a part of CP Montana Promo, Blackheart Tarot, and much love. Thank you. Have a good night.